Hello guys, and welcome to my new video. I need a little help from you to like this video and subscribe if you're new. Thank you! As you may know, my previous videos were in Croatian, but I decided to involve a larger audience into the process of my work. So for today's video I decided to do a challenge without food and including only water. Cheers! I already made a similar challenge, but only this time it will be longer than 24 hours and it will not include the workout. I weigh almost 220. As you can see, I gained a few pounds, so I wonder what the final result will be. So guys, let me know down in the comments if you have ever tried to do something like this. During the first day I did something college related, went for a coffee with a friend, edited this video, and of course, drank a lot of water. One of the research I found was a study in which Golbidi and co-workers 2017 talk about benefits of fasting, stating that it has benefits in terms of cardiovascular status, weight reduction, insulin sensitivity, diabetes control, cognitive function and cancer prevention. But even if you ignore all these factors, try to give up food for at least one day and I promise you will appreciate it more. Day 2.
This drink, I like it.
I know, it's great, right?
Another!
But before we move on, let's talk about the growth hormone. One study found that 3 days into a fast, HGH levels increased by over 300%. So we said a few words about the growth hormone, but now I would like you to check what is autophagy. In the words of definition, it is the natural regulated mechanism of the cell that removes unnecessary or dysfunctional components. I'm a big fan of a YouTube channel Brightside, so I took some part of their video about the autophagy. Please check it out.
Dr. Usumi found that autophagy gets more intensive when the body is undergoing some stress. Such stress can be fasting, calorie restriction, or even starvation. In this case, cells start to use cellular garbage, including pathogenic bacteria, to produce energy and build new cells. Your body works hard to reduce the amount of protein, and at the same time, it cleans itself. In all his studies, Dr. Usumi used starvation and fasting to encourage the body to break down toxic cells and get rid of all the garbage. It turns out that when you fast, your cells live longer and produce more energy. There are fewer inflammations in your body. Besides, if you choose to restrict the number of calories you consume, the levels of nitric oxide in your body increase, and nitric oxide is the very molecule that helps to detoxify and rejuvenate your body.
Okay, great, now we're moving up to the day number 2.
Yeah.
I weighed myself in the morning and lost 400 grams or 0.8 pounds. You can easily see the difference, but I still need to weigh myself the next morning. So guys, this is the body condition after only 1 day of fasting, and there is still 1 day left, so stay tuned. But before we step into the final day, let's have a look how I felt these 3 days of fasting. I made a table showing my subjective condition during this 3-day challenge. The table consists of 3 days and 5 smiles from saddest to happiest. First day was easiest for me because I have done this challenge several times already. So I put second level of difficulty. The second day was quite difficult for me for some reason, probably because I knew I was going to eat tomorrow, so I was just thinking about it. So the overall impression is the 5th level difficulty. And finally for day 3 I put 3rd level of difficulty, because I knew the challenge was over and I would have breakfast soon. On the 3rd morning the scale shows 98 kilograms or 215.6 pounds. And this is the final result. A bit later I will compare all 3 days together so you could see the difference better. Stay tuned.
Yeah.
For the first meal after 3 days I chose pancakes. I thought I'd be hungrier and make some hardcore breakfast, but in the end you realize that you're not as hungry as you have some desire or habit to eat. You can see an obvious change in these 3 days, mostly in the lower abdomen area, and I'm sure the results would have been even better if I had included training, but maybe for some other video. I had another problem and that was the lighting, but you can still see the difference. Hey, continue the video! I had all sorts of obstacles along the way, but finally I succeed. Starting from pizza that bends in front of my eyes to various food sources like this fast food. One study found that 3 days into a fast, and of course if you like the video, press subscribe and like button. Thank you.